All right, and we're back for part 2 of Life is Strange True Colors, Chapter 3, continuing right now.
Password protected. Guess I'm not surprised.
I'll bring this to Riley, see if she's willing to help. She's a whiz at computer stuff.
In the meantime, we have a lark to do. Grab your hat and meet me at the park. And don't forget your guitar, okay?
Keep the hat, question mark?
Is the guitar really necessary?
What? How can you be a bard without a guitar? The bard's whole job is to musically regale people.
Well then, prepare to be regaled.
So, did you finish the thing?
Yeah, barely. It took me all night. I haven't carved like that in ages.
All right, I need to grab my guitar and the hat that Steph got me.
And if we learned anything, it's that don't touch either the guitar or the hat that Steph got me until we've done every other thing that we want to do. The Black Lantern will be closed to regular business this afternoon in order to participate in Steph Gingrich's live-action game. We'll see you all this evening at the park for the Spring Festival. Julia says, have fun. Steph is laughing at live-action game. Jed says, what? Ryan says, it's called a LARP, Dad. And Jed says, I knew that. I was testing you.
Wow. Typhon officially clears Typhon of any wrongdoing in death of local man at the hands of Typhon explosions.
The Sheriff's Department would like to provide a brief update regarding ongoing investigation into the death of Gabe Chen. It's obviously supposed to be our. By the way, I don't mind if there's subtitles in there. The question that I always ask is that supposed to be like a point of realism that real people in the real world do typos, or was that done by accident by the developers because real people in the real world do typos? It's a very slender distinction. I guess I appreciate the typos that are intended a little bit more just because, again, that shows an attention to realism rather than the perfection that you can get in a world where everything is crafted and designed. Mr. Chen's death has been officially ruled an accident. However, our investigation remains open, and we encourage any members of the community who might have valuable information to step forward and share it with us. Our goal now is to gain a comprehensive understanding of the events that led to Mr. Chen's death in order to prevent future harm from befalling anyone in our community in the future. Diane says, thank you for your service, Deputy Pike. Nate says, if it was ruled an accident, why are you still investigating? Jason says, as stated above, the goal at this point is to gather enough information to prevent an accident from this occurring in the future. Cass Groves writes, accident. Ben writes, oh, is Ben one of the people that we really dislike? Oh, he was where he shouldn't have been. Scare quotes. Cass says, yum, love to lick boots. And Ben says, go back to your safe space. Ben and I are not going to get along, nor I think are we ever going to encounter each other. But there we go. Anything else? SMS. Yeah, we got a message from Steph and Ryan. So Ryan is a loser with a valid license. We read that earlier. Alex says the plan is a go. That must be what she texted to them from Diane's seat. Distract, distract.
Steph was right. These chicks rock. Of course, I'm investing all my tips into expanding my record collection.
Tips, where are they?
Every time I listen to this record, it takes me right back to that moment with Gabe.
Okay, rather than, I'm so sorry, but rather than tempting a muting on the VOD, we will have to skip listening to all of this wonderful music.
Maybe I should put something on.
You should put something on, absolutely. It is deathly silent in here, but...
I haven't beat Steph a single time. That just means I'm overdue for a win, right? I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but it felt like I had to do something.
So we've got candles, and then what are the 3 orange balls there? They're not foosballs. They're not. They can't be fruit. I would just think that they would spoil really quickly.
I feel like I kept the hat in here. Only one way to find out.
Yeah, we'll do that last then.
I know this is Ethan's copy, but I'm level 73, and I'm not stopping. Life in Haven would be a lot worse without these two weirdos. A housewarming gift from Eleanor. She said Gabe loved these little dudes. No sunglasses, though. We're one step closer now.
To do, take guitar and hat. Figure out Diane's deal, maybe read her. Alex working on it. Totally not. Oh, this is from their meeting. Okay. This is their totally not corporate sabotage to-do list. Corporatage. Let's see. What have we crossed out? Can I read this? Yeah, this might be easier. So we have crossed out check public records for Typhon accident reports and legal ways to file a complaint against Typhon Corporate. And also contact private investigator, which has been crossed out probably because it's very expensive, I would think. Use the dark web to find an illegal hacker. Steph was supposed to do that. Take a break and watch Nightmare on Elm Street. That is also cross out. Oh, I'm just noticing now that they had reasons written out. Corporate law is very complicated was the reason. Contact private investigations. All three dudes gave a crazy high price pass. The other things on the to-do list are research other Typhon sites in the US and abroad, spy on miners in the Black Lantern. Do you want me to get fired? Somebody writes, no. Couldn't figure out the dark web. Okay. I really should have read it here instead. Going to the listing notes, I thought it would be easier to read.
Steph, I will murder you.
Alex. Steph told me you'd be willing to play at our next open mic night. I'd wager it'd really help loosen folks up and break the ice. Can you make it? Signed, Jed. Here's the gummies. Don't eat more than 4.
Wish I'd taken Steph's advice. Ugh.
Only eat one of them at a time.
I still haven't gotten you open yet. Must be a key around here somewhere. Wow. Steph is a rock star for putting this together.
Shit.
Ethan is gonna flip.
Specifically trying not to flip pages. Welcome, travelers. Today, Thaynor the Monster Slayer visits the troubled Stoneborn, capital city of Calms? Can he dispatch the ravenous monster horde and save the kingdom? A LARP, live-action role-playing game, is a game in which players portray their characters through physical action, using costumes and props to add to the fun. We're here to have fun, so don't hit too hard. Go for arms, legs, torso, back, sides, and front. Avoid hands, feet, neck, and head. Act stuff out. If you get hit, perform a grunt or injury. Thank you so much for doing this. It means a lot. Signed, Steph. And here's Alwyn the Half-Elf, who's a bard at level 1 with 10 health points. Attacks an untuned chord, does 1 damage. And then she can do Healing Serenade, +1 health to you and your allies. Stirring Hymn doubles Thaynor's next attack. How often can she do Stirring Hymn? Because that seems really good. Backstory. After a harrowing attack on the Songvari Amphitheater, Alwyn the Bard has been a constant companion to Thaynor the Monster Slayer. The two have endured many trials and have recently found themselves answering the call for heroes in the city of Stoneborn. Here's Thaynor's character sheet, who can stab and burning blades. So we can double stab to 4 damage. I'm already like min-maxing this whole thing. +1 damage and +1 damage over the next 2 turns. So we probably wouldn't want... Okay, I'm already video gaming this, so I'm gonna stop doing that. Protect Thaynor from the next attack. Backstory. Thaynor the Monster Slayer is the most famous hero of the Adderway Peninsula. Even the smallest child knows how he once felled a valley bear with empty hands and hurled a spear into the breast of a wraith mid-flight. Entire cities have been saved from the scourge of darkness thanks to Thaynor's unrivaled strength. And then here's a map of Stoneborn, which I assume is... whatever it's called. Haven Point. Oh, there's Shoo-Shoo.
A dire rat joined your party.
Okay. I had forgotten that her little stuffed toy was named Shoo Shoo. Now I know that. Yeah, we're definitely going to get dressed because we don't want to go outside in our work clothes. Alex just finished a shift in here. Who knows how long that was? Probably upwards of 20 minutes. It's time to get changed.
One day, I'll stop being a freeloader. For now, I'm just grateful.
Jed writes, I appreciate the offer to start paying rent. Take a few months to fill your piggy bank first, then we can talk. I'm just, for me, what I'd want to do if I was in Jed's position is, it's May, let's have a chat at the end of August. I'd want to set a specific date so that both sides of the party understand what the expectations are. I'm definitely going to go upstairs. Gonna trigger an all-new cutscene here. Destroy everything. Advance the story. Apparently I overwatered Lisa the plant.
Yikes. This garden is looking gnarly. I haven't played for anyone else in years. That was a good night. I wonder how many times Gabe got stoned up here and stared at these. Guessing it was more than 0.
I have a nasty tendency, I think, to overlook the, like, pulsing icon that says, hey, you can interact with this in an emotional way.
So far, Ryan is the only one that uses this. Maybe I should just gift it to him. Ugh, you need a lot of help, don't you?
I apologize. Hold on one second, because I am about to sneeze, and I'd prefer... Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. It's a live recording, so we're gonna continue on here.
Ugh, not much better.
Just didn't know if there would be any other interaction points on that. Alright, anything else in here? Oh, cute bird.
Look, man, if you want to live here, you need to do your own dishes. Maybe I can clean you up a bit.
When we first stepped out here and everything was all, like, dried up and dead, I was like, oh, maybe it's turning into autumn. No, this is, like, late May. And yeah, some of these flowers might be going away then, but no, this is just a lack of care. Okay, just making sure.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Now, in the little vignette that we got when we stepped up here, there was like a hose that was in there. I don't see a hose for us to interact with, nor do I see where that would be. Does anybody see it? I'm asking, like, no one. Just, wasn't there? Oh, there it is. But, yeah, I guess these plants are somewhat less dead. And that's everything up here that I can find, anyway. Can we look at sun and moon? Nope. Okay, I like to give everything once or twice around, but I don't see anything else up here to interact with. Hopefully the plants will be healthier in another episode. We have the big confrontation up on the roof. where everything gets resolved, but because the flowers are bright and blooming, we're able to navigate it in a non-violent way. We'll do the pacifist run of Life is Strange. Oh, bike.
Leave it to me to wreck Gabe's bike on my first ride. At least Ryan had a good laugh about it.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit harder to see with the highlighting here, but you can see some of the spokes are missing there. All right. Is there... Oh, Chipmunk. I didn't see this.
Ducky's gift to me for finding his booze. It's a unique expression of gratitude. I found some really cute photos of Gabe and Ethan on this thing.
All right. I feel like it's probably time. This sticker, is that new? Stop ? Go? I feel like it is. I like little things where, like, she's making it her own space. All right, so what are our options? We've got yellow flannel. Nah. I like it when she wears red. I think that looks pretty good. And then we've got the cats. Now, see, this is a little bit bright on the red side, I feel like. Is that good? I don't know. Oh, and also, like, are we getting dressed to be a bard? That's not bad. I don't know. It's the whales that I don't like. If this was a non-patterned shirt, I think I'd be all about it. We go with the cats. Actually, I actually like the cats. And then we've got this with, what are those, rocket ships? I think so. Rocket ships are giant squids. Okay, so I'm not sure what we're meeting Steph for precisely. I'm not sure if it's the actual LARP, like this is it, you know, it's showtime. I don't want to dress in something that's going to distract attention away from Thaynor, which is maybe a super weird thing to be, like, concerned about. I'm between cats and this blue deal with the, what are those, like, cartoon birds on them? I feel like the black and red, it's a little bit too downbeat. I'm gonna go with this, I feel like. Alright. Alright, let's grab guitar.
My weapon of choice.
Okay, I like the fact that she's, like...
Okay, let me grab my hat.
Has it strapped onto her back and didn't, like, put it into her back pocket. It's a running thing in video games.
Huh. There it is. Yeah. I don't need to know what that was for. Half person, half dump truck. I feel you.
I see the key to the drawer.
Another one of Gabe's hidden cans. Dork. I think I know where you go.
Now, if I take the hat, do I get thrown out of the apartment? I'm gonna go unlock the drawer first. It's gonna be all the really serious porn. The stuff even Steph wouldn't be allowed to see. Oh no, it's just a pad. The list of really serious
This
porn.
must have been Gabe's.
Okay, the make shit right list. And now I feel really bad about joking about anything. Find Alex. Crossed out is find Alex. Find owner of stolen Chevy. Reimburse Jed for free rent. Wow, Jed has a history of this then. Return Ernesto's Walkman. Then uncrossed out, donate to Lawrence Detention Center. Is that where he came from? Gabe? It might have been. Crossed off is apologize to Vic. New bong for Kevin. Apologize to Zoe. I don't think I know Kevin or Zoe. Crossed off is really apologize to Katya this time. Is that... I might do the read option on that. Apologize to Ira and tell him you like his remixes. Yeah, Katya. And then Ira. Okay.
That's a long list. And I bet he would have gotten through it.
Apologize to Oscar. Pay Mr. Walbeck for the Chevy. Wait. Find owner of stolen Chevy. And then pay Mr. Walbeck for the Chevy. Gabe stole the Chevy. Wow. Okay. Apologize to that guy from the mall. Write thank you letter to Lenny. Mail check to Mrs. Franks for the broken window. She moved to Maryland. Track her down. Cross off is write to Ms. Henry at the Buckman High and tell her she was right. And then forgive Dad. Yeah, Gabe was working a make amends.
Wow, Gabe. Still finding ways to break my heart, huh?
I really would have wanted to put on some music, but this is the cost of wanting to be able to share the journey. It's more important to share the journey.
Steph knows how to LARP on a budget. I hope Ethan likes it. Oh, shit. The feather on the hat must have fallen off. Maybe I can find it. Gabe's last effects from the coroner. Pike dropped it off a few days ago. Guess I've been avoiding looking through it. Okay.
Is this his wallet?
You can take the kid out of juvie.
Okay, lockpicking set. Keys.
Oh.
You're hot. Hurry up and finish your shift. Love, Shar.
I'm not giving up yet, Gabe. I better find that feather. Steph is a stickler for details.
Oh, I see it. It did not occur to me that we might have to color coordinate with the hat, but I have to say that I kind of like the red and blue of it. I feel like it looks okay. What color is the feather, though? And can we get a better feather from Cute Bird upstairs?
Alex the Bard, ready to serve. Time to head out.
Okay, we're probably down near the bottom. You're generally great. Nah. Okay, SOS. I think this is where it picks up. So we're on the 25th then. Not sure if LARP is happening. Ethan's not into it. Shit, sounds like his dad is picking up in a few hours too. Fuck my life. Any ideas? Alex writes back, let me try talking to him, be right there. And Steph says hero. That, wow. That just the, Ethan's not really into it. That doesn't feel good. Alright, let's leave. It would be cool to get like a blue feather off the cute bird upstairs, except what are the odds that it would shed one right when we went upstairs?
Hey.
I don't need, like, cheering up or whatever.
Okay. So, maybe this wasn't the most subtle idea, but...
Wow. So I don't think Do It for Gabe is good. I don't know how he feels about Steph. He likes Steph pretty well, doesn't he?
Steph's been planning this for days and days. She really cares about you.
I do want to do this. It's just... Everyone's been working so hard. And if I'm not happy, they'll all be disappointed.
Must be weird having a bunch of adults pressuring you to dress up in a costume and act like you're having fun.
Yeah, especially my mom. She always looks so... sad. 'Cause I'm like bummed out. But I can't just pretend.
So, don't pretend. Just be yourself. Or yourself with a foam sword and a funny hat.
But what if I'm still, you know, not having fun?
Then don't. That's fine too. No one will be disappointed in you for being you.
All right. But I don't want to do it alone. You have to help me.
Of course.
Thaynor, the monster slayer! Thanks to the gods and all the heavens you've come. I am in desperate need of a great hero. Could you be the one? Please, tell me of your exploits.
There's a bunch of stuff. Maybe my bard can sing something about me.
Oh. Sure.
No pressure.
A horde of ogres. That's a lot. Thaynor slew them with a single shot.
My goodness. So, you must be Thaynor's bard, Alwyn, whose songs have magical powers. It sounds like you are exactly the heroes I need. My name is King Tabor. The age of monsters has come upon my kingdom. Horrible creatures stalk the streets. My people live in constant fear. But there's hope. An ancient prophecy describes 3 mysterious gems, known as soul jewels, that can save us all. I need you to go search the kingdom, survive whatever's out there, and bring me back those jewels. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Then you must go, now. My people are counting on you.
Should we start with the main road?
Okay.
Time to find some jewels.
I want to look at everything,
so
though.
You're seriously Alwyn?
Don't you recognize me?
Oh. Yeah. Of course.
It's been a long time since Carneris.
Exactly.
Those were good times, huh? Except for the spiders.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can check this at any time. Untuned chord, healing serenade, starring him. And then him. Okay. And since we do have a break here, reminder that Lathe Flowers is open. We know you have floral needs. Steph writes, attention monster hunters, this appears to be the result of some sort of extra-dimensional rift opening up and spilling into another universe's florist into our world. The Magpie Emporium will investigate. And Eleanor writes, I'm glad you're having fun, honey. The Magpie Emporium arrived in the night, transforming an empty storefront into a fully stocked magic supply shop. Mortal residents are encouraged to come by and peruse our wares.
Looking cool.
Thanks. It took a minute to pick out this outfit.
Is that a scroll of paper?
Scroll of Magic is what I might have expected. Scroll of Healing restores you and your allies to full health, removes all negative status effects, poison, stun, etc. May only be used once.
What is that?
It's a magic scroll we can use in fights.
Oh, awesome. We should find as many as we can.
Oh, I intend to. We have to, like, grind for experience. Really get you up there. I apologize. I like, as soon as they introduce the idea that you can find like a collectible or some sort of like item, it makes me triply interested in going around and making sure that we've gotten everything that we can. Also, loving the music. It's a little subtle compared to what we had in the bar, but it is pretty cool. And you're with me, right? Yes, he is. Okay. Did we find 1 gold?
Wow. Hard to see that in the grass.
What did you just find?
A gold coin.
Do you think there's more of them?
I don't know. Let's keep looking.
110%, like some achievement for finding all of the scrolls and gold coins.
Okay.
It's a wolf.
A dire wolf.
Shit, what do we do?
I think we have to fight it.
Hold on, is it doing like a side-scrolling thing? Oh, I love it. Ethan, attack. Oh, wait. Can I double his attack? Magic and stirring him.
Stirring him. Double Thaynor's next attack.
Now, Ethan, attack. Stab. Because I don't know if Burning Blade is going to get the double.
4 damage.
2 damage.
Oh, we don't know his health bar. Okay, I mean, like, that worked out pretty well, I think. So, like... so let's find out if it does double, because this is the time. Let's do Stirring Him.
Stirring him. Double Thaynor's next attack.
So, does it double the damage over time for Thaynor's Burning Blade?
Burning Blade. 2 damage, and you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
Oh, now we don't get to find out.
Loot. Oh, cool. I learned a magic attack.
1 damage to allies? Better be nice to Thaynor.
Once... Okay, so this is Fire Blast. 1 per battle. 3 damage to enemies and 1 damage to ally. So that appears to be all enemies, so we would probably want to do it against, like, multiple targets.
Let's keep going.
Against a single target, it would always be better to do his regular stab, unless
What do you
they...
think this key is for?
Maybe it unlocks something in one of these stores.
Sorry, Ryan. It was self-defense.
I want to annoy him, though.
This is actually really fun.
I know, right?
Okay, now, hold on a second, because is... Direwolf says, oh... Is one of the Wolf brothers now. Is Annoy going to be mean? Because I don't want to be mean. This should be fun.
How do we know for sure it's dead? Should we tickle it?
Stop it. Be serious.
All right. We will. We will be serious from now on. The thing with annoy or something like that is that it's like ha 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 fun until it's not, and then suddenly like you're the one who is responsible for like ruining it. So don't do that. I'm looking for coins and stuff now. Do we want to go back? I feel like we gonna watch some other playthrough after this. Somebody found like 3 more gold coins on this path, but no, we're good to go. All right.
Looks like the Black Lantern is part of the LARP.
Within that tavern, it is quite gruesome. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
That makes 2 of us.
Do we know this guy?
I know this guy. He's one of Steph's co-workers.
Oh, okay. That clears that right up.
Hey, let's hear your riddle.
There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
How are we supposed to know that?
Maybe we can look for some clues.
Yeah, we definitely don't know, but basically if the soul gems are named after like former heroes, then they might have something up in the bar to like commemorate the heroes, like some posters that got put up or something. Up. See, this is why you want to check everywhere. Scroll of Advantage. Using you and your allies gain an extra turn, may only be used once.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to make a pact with myself that we're going to use some of these consumables, because otherwise I'm going to do what I do in video games and never touch any of them, and then we're going to wind up like having them all at the end, and it won't have been as fun for Ethan. Okay. There's that guy. That leads back up to the way. Yes, I want to go into the bar. Can we talk to these guys? Do you guys know anything about the LARP?
Hey, what's all this?
Too busy to talk right now. Sorry.
Knock 'em dead?
Hold on, I'm just looking here. Nope. Okay. Hey, Ethan. All right, nothing over here. Okay, let's go into the bar. Oh, hi, glasses guy. That's exactly why I came over here. I thought there might be a thing.
Ethan's back to his old self, thank God. What a great kid.
Ethan's got a lot of people who care about him.
Meanwhile, he's looking at Alex and calling her glasses girl. Take heed. It is believed that a swamp troll has taken residence below the eastern bridge. Use extreme caution when crossing, or better yet, don't. No, that's like a mini boss. We have to kill Eastern Troll.
Looks like the Black Lantern is part of the LARP.
Holy shit, they did a special sign? I'm lying.
I would gladly work at a place called Gullweather's Tavern.
Just the fact that somebody went up there and did it. Probably Ryan or Jed. Uh-oh.
Whoa. What's that about?
I just haven't slept. You know? Every time I close my eyes, my brain pulls up all these thoughts. These regrets. So I just lie there, crying and feeling like a horrible person.
You mentioned regrets. Can you drill down on that? What is it that you regret?
I don't know. I'm not sure of anything right now.
Okay, Swamp Troll, Eastern Residence, yeah, okay. And is there anything over here? No, did we already look at that? All right, let's go into the tavern.
Wanna look in here?
Yeah. Let's go in.
They replace the hinges with like really rusty ones. Goes creak as they open up. So, like, cold and musty inside. They blew out, like, a full air conditioner to, like, make it all dusty and awful. Uh-oh.
What happened here?
Fellow survivors, I see.
Are you hurt?
Hardly my first monster attack. I know an escape trick or two.
Do you know what this key is for?
Belonged to Barry, the tavern keeper. That's his leg over there.
Oh.
So, if you want to try all of the locks, I'm sure he won't stop you.
Let's see what we can find around here. I actually feel bad for that person.
Hold on. I do want to go see what Ethan's looking at in the chest.
Steph really went all out in here.
Yeah, when, what was it earlier? When, Alex was like, oh man, she really knows how to LARP on a budget. This seems like it took a lot of time and effort, though.
We're gonna have to deal with this, aren't we?
100%, yeah. Want to see if we can level up, though.
I wonder if Alwyn the Bard would have cracked the Tavern Top 20.
I'm a genius for convincing Steph that my character should be alone behind the bar. All the drinks I want.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Ducky's playing the long game.
It's so sweet of Ducky to participate in this.
Yes?
Want to tell him about our quest?
We're on a quest to end the Age of Monsters. So you won't have to live in fear anymore.
Are you now? Let me give you something that you may find useful.
Thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and guess we'll be meeting a snake.
Ophidian chime requires a bard. Snakes within hearing distance must fall asleep. Remember to use the bell.
How did you survive the attack?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but I tripped an elderly woman. She had it coming. Stingy dishwench.
I see you've poured yourself some ale.
Again, everybody gets to have fun, right?
You just survived a monster attack. I think you deserve a couple drinks on the house.
Truly wise beyond your years.
Look.
We're gonna keep looking around.
Good luck.
If Ducky winds up getting
I
soused
think
and
I
like,
checked all the compartments.
you know, I don't know, falling off the curb and like breaking a tooth or something, I'll feel really bad about it.
Someone knows how to keep Thaynor busy. House Bard. Sorry, Steph. Alwyn is pretty happy with her current gig.
Seeking a house bard to entertain at dinners, dances, beheadings, etc. must be witty, perceptive, generous of heart, black hair preferred, cute smile a plus, excellent compensation. Old swords for sale. See Ewan, the blacksmith. Yeah, see, we want to go, like, buy a better sword, I would think, if we can. Repel monsters with this secret blend of herbs, only 4 coins to the recipe. Meet behind Gullweather's Mondays at midnight. It didn't work at all, you hack, writes somebody. Has anyone else been hearing spooky sounds around the castle? Yes, no, and there's 2 hash marks under yes. Oh, I found a coin. Don't tell, Thaynor, though. We're gonna start embezzling out of the, group fund.
I want to focus on Ethan right now.
See, I love it that they have special dialogue for this point. Oh, hold on. We might have a new magic spell.
What happened to the rest of the music?
It's Hypnotic Fugue, but that's all we have. Apparently half of the sheet music. It looks very elaborate for something that you might perform in the heat of battle. But then again, I can't really read sheet music.
This kingdom has serious problems.
Lord Cravius, Bartika, Sir Howl of Graveton, and Gorum Dankbreath.
The 13th quinquennial meeting of the Daegu Biscuit Boys is hereby called to order. I'm sorry to announce that all 6 of us remain upright and above ground.
First point of order. Ducky, if you had to guess, though, about how much longer you fixing to live?
Just long enough to collect, Gordon, and not a minute longer. I'll crawl graveward with your shares clutched in my stiffening fingers. You mark my words.
Ducky is in a tontine.
Ox, would you care to walk us through what a tontine is?
That better be washable. Here we go. This probably has the answer to that riddle.
It does, indeed. The Legend of the Soul Gems, Baleen, Nira, and Desis. And this is just small enough that I definitely want to read it. Long ago, it is said, when unspeakable terrors reigned even in daylight, 4 heroes faced the Great Shadow on the Kellyan shores. For days the battle raged, until the powers of the Great Shadow overwhelmed the 4 heroes, pushing them to the brink of death. There, among the waves stained with blood, 3 of the heroes gave their lives, calling upon an ancient spell that pulled the souls from their bodies and fashioned them into 3 stones of immeasurable power. From Nira, the Berserker, strongest of the 4, came the Soul Ruby. From Desis, the Cleric, weaver of stories, came the Soul Sapphire. And then from Belin, the Illusionist, keeper of the old books, came the Soul Amethyst. No, it should have been Emerald, because then you'd have Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. That's how it goes. With all 3 soul jewels in hand, the 4th hero took up their sword and struck down the Great Shadow, piercing it with light. Then, weary and bloodied from the battle, the 4th hero hid the jewels away and wandered into the deep wilds of Rune, never to be seen again. But otherwise had a great life, thinking fondly on the 3 friends who sacrificed theirs. Nira, Desin, and Belin. Nira, Desin, and Belin. Kind of want to go answer that question right now.
Steph thought of everything. She's amazing at this.
I'm gonna come back here and play Arkanoid for an hour. Everyone's there, like, drumming their fingers. When do you think Thaynor is gonna be Alex is just taking this time to get, like, the high score in Arkanoid.
Guess Lawrence is gonna need a new business advisor.
Dear Lawrence, I write to amend the advice that I gave you when last we dined together. There is no need to sell your business. I'm confident the Age of Monsters will soon come to an end. I have it on good authority that His Majesty's call for heroes was answered by none other than Thaynor, the legendary monster Environmental storytelling. Steph's got it. Next up, she's going to work on the BioShock reboot. Games plaque. Okay. This feels like everything that we wanted to find in here. Desis, Belin, and Nira. I'm just double checking my knowledge of that. Okay. Bloody leg.
Ugh. Rough day for Barry the Tavern Keeper. So gorgeous. Where does Steph get all this stuff?
Thaynor, did you see this?
That's got to be it.
I honestly thought he was going to unlock something like when we went to leave, like that would trigger him like finding the thing.
It's one of the jewels! One down, 2 to go.
No
that wasn't
lies,
so
though.
bad, right? Now I feel more confident we can find the others.
Glad you finally believe in us.
That's not what I meant.
Steph is an amazing friend, and so is everybody else that would participate in something like this. No, we can't go upstairs. Go get my gummy. Hey, kid, I left some magical fruits upstairs. They're magically delicious. But only I can have them. They're bard candy.
Check out what I found in that chest.
Okay, a scroll of nimbleness. You and your allies will dodge the next attack. It may only be used once. I do think that we want to have a lot of these things available to fight the river
work,
troll.
Thaynor.
Can someone... Oh, Mike, shut the fuck up. Can someone please explain why everyone on Main Street is dressed like a Renaissance festival threw up on them? Hector writes back, the age of monsters hath descended upon our fair hamlet. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a stupid voice. Steph writes, listen not, sir, for those who would tell you to abandon hope. To those, for the great hero Thaynor has arrived at our gates. What does that mean? I just want to get some ice cream. Direwolf writes, a woo. And Mike Lawler writes, Ryan, is that you? Mike sucks. Nobody likes you, Mike. You weren't invited. By the way, Mike didn't turn down the...
There was some really interesting stuff in there.
Now you look pale. I told you so. Ready to answer? I'll say it once more. There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
Their names are... The answer is Nira, Dacis, and Belen.
You solved the riddle you've been told. Your prize? A useful hint. Behold. To bribe that deadly troll of old, you have to pay 4 coins of gold.
4 coins. Got it.
There's more. Because you solved my verse, you may take 1 gold from my purse.
Guess that's for us.
I wish we...
Thanks.
I did not mean to cut that short.
Can we hear another riddle?
Oh, shit. Sorry. I only had 1 prepared.
This guy's a fraud, I have declared.
Not bad, Thaynor.
I was actually gonna go with, so don't just stand there and continue to stare. I really love this. Okay, so the troll bridge is gonna be... Where the hell is the troll bridge from here? Yeah, this is a street that we're not allowed to go down, right? Out of bounds? Yes. Now, we have the 4 gold, but if we can defeat... like, we're trying to end the Age of Monsters, right? So we're just going to try to kill the troll, I would think.
Go get him, Ethan.
I'm Thaynor.
Go get him. Thaynor.
Could there be something down the alley?
Oh, right, the Valley of Spiders Width. Where is that? That's over here? I think it's on our right, so
I
we're...
bet there's something fun in the record store.
Fun in the record store. Yeah, no, we'll go check it out. I just want to make sure that we do a good job of searching. If anything, normally it's like, oh, here's an extra, like, little side quest or something. But if anything, the stakes now are higher than ever.
Could there be something down the alley?
Yes, there could be. So the Silver Dragon is there. You have to assume the Silver Dragon will be open for Ethan. It's run by his mom. Also, the open sign is on.
Why is my dead lover talking? They're here.
Hello.
Woe is me. Woe is me. Behold, my love has been slain by yonder river monster.
Where?
Just down the... yonder... alley. Near the river. Alas, alas.
Go on. No, is that it?
Wow. That actually felt really sad.
Yeah, right?
Dude, you are the worst at being dead.
Would definitely miss you. If you were eaten.
So I just want to make sure we don't miss anything more.
Beware of river monster. Some kind of snake?
I guess.
Do we have to fight it?
Yes.
Why wouldn't we?
Take his lunch money.
I feel bad for it. It's just living its life. Being a snake.
It eats people. It's gonna attack. What do you want to do?
I've got a bell. Bell.
Ophidian chime. Snakes within hearing must fall asleep.
Pretend that's a low sound. Snake's ears are internal, so they can't hear.
Nice.
This is.
More loot.
All right. Let's make some ears bleed.
All right. Horrid Disharmony. It's an attack type. Does 3 damage, but once per battle only. Back.
Wait. What's that? It's like a dragon scale or something.
Maybe it's got magical powers. Let's hang on to it.
Yeah. That was so smart of you to use the bell.
It worked out, didn't it?
Okay, before we go back down the alleyway to comfort the dead couple, or the woman and her dead husband.
Can't hide from me, Scroll.
Dead associate. Scroll of Nimbleness, +1 dodge. You and your allies will dodge the next attack. Okay, so I need to remember that if we, if there's a big charge-up attack that an enemy is doing, we'll use that ahead of time.
Got another scroll.
Cool.
You know, I would just like to point out to the developers at Deck 9, if they want to do a Life is Strange that is just like a fantasy thing, because this is the second time that it's come up in like a Deck 9 Life is Strange game. Do it. And that's not me being sarcastic. Like, yes, you can do it. This franchise doesn't need to be limited to modern day stuff. Okay, good news, guys.
Okay, We handled the river serpent.
Thank you, adventurers.
But you should probably clean up that body.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. What of it? Okay, he's dead again. Okay, the silver dispensary has to be open. What do we know is definitely open? Gullweather's Tavern, then Spiderwith Alley, and then... Oh, the Swamp Troll's down at the end of the street and on the right. Okay, and then, so the Magpie Emporium is probably the other place that we are gonna need to go. Is there anything else marked on the map? Magpie's Emporium, no. It's weird the dispensary isn't open.
Come on. Monster abundances are when you need apothecaries the most.
Yeah.
Aw,
Disappointed?
I thought I would finally get to go in.
Oh, is he not, like, allowed at all? Okay. I can understand that, I guess. Scroll of Healing, full health. How many of these do I have? I think 2 or 3
We're like
now.
master
2.
scroll seekers.
Yup.
One, two, three. I control me. 1, 2, 3. I control me. This book is written for fucking toddlers.
Ooh, nothing like getting pissed off at your anger management book.
Oh god, can we spend the money on a better sword?
I hear you've dealt with the river Serpent, huh? More than just talk, are you?
Everything okay? You seem pretty, grumpy.
I've forgotten the damn components of sun silver. Don't suppose you know the composition?
Hasn't come up so far.
If we find out, we'll tell you.
I won't hold my breath. Bah, what a thankless life. Being a smith in the age of monsters.
Whoa, he's really into this.
I was about to say, like, that's a real emotion that he's feeling, you would think.
It's really sweet how many people Steph's roped into this.
Okay, so we're looking for the recipe for sun silver.
I bet there's something fun in the record store.
Yeah,
I bet there's something fun in the record store.
Wow. Alright, let's go check out the fun thing in the record store. I bet it's the recipe to sun silver. Sign. Look.
I'm guessing this is a fancy art gallery. Wait, no. A pet shop.
Go for it.
Monster or mortal?
Mortal.
Come in.
All right, and that's going to be a good place to call it for part 2. We'll be back for part 3 of... part 3 of chapter 3 in just a moment.